Okay guys, I'm sorry my hair is a disaster. I'm super groggy. I was like taking a nap, or I was asleep. Now I'm not asleep. I'm going to go back to bed soon. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of update y'all on the state of the channel and what's going on. I know I do this a lot and then I end up not following through with my updates. So basically the update is that I just don't have like a schedule or any sort of consistent uploads. But I just want to let you guys know kind of what to expect, because I know people subscribe to my channel for lots of different reasons, and you know, people found me through different things. If people wanted to watch reaction videos, they subscribe for reaction videos, or if people wanted to watch reviews, they subscribe for reviews. People wanted to, you know, watch me talk about Britpop, or watch me talk about K-pop, or watch me talk about video games and collecting. You know what I mean? It's like that's kind of what people seem to be doing. Like people will subscribe to my channel for different reasons. So I just want to get a few things out there about it. So first of all, ever since I think around December, which I do understand, that the shiny video, the shiny ranking video has absolutely blown up. It's now easily my most viewed video. I'm definitely happy that that's my most viewed video and not my baby middle guide reaction now. That does make me feel a little bit better. The problem, I mean, I'm super grateful for all of the support, of course, on that video. I really appreciate it. Because this video legitimately has 9,000 views right now, and I'm just shocked. I am astonished that any of my videos would get almost 10,000 views. What the fuck? It had like, it was in the 100, like it had like 800 something for a while. It was like, oh wow, this is a really well performing video, and then it just kept blowing up, and I get new comments on that video all the time. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for the support on the video. I never expected it to blow up like that. So I do need very clear that any like errors I may have made in the video, I want to apologize for that. I just do want to say that like I was really not taking it all that seriously when I did like a sexy ranking or like whatever. It was just an opinion, and I see people like still get up in arms about the rankings. Obviously people are going to disagree depending on their vocal preferences and all that. I want to just put a couple of disclaimers out there. Is that first of all, the whole thing about Key and Taemin, that I like prefer Taemin's vocal color, and it's just a matter of preference at this point, because I do think they're about equal technically, and I just didn't want to leave ties, which is why I didn't leave a bias category. Also, I'm constantly getting wrecked. And then also, that people have pointed out that Jonion is a better rapper than Taemin, and I definitely agree now. I really didn't have enough information just from looking at the clips I was looking at, and I don't really know. So that fact was, that like was an objectively incorrect placement, and I do want to apologize for that. It's not because I'm Taemin biased, it's because I watched clips of both of them and I honestly couldn't determine who was better, but that I was missing a lot of clips. People pointed out to me, so yeah. So you know, they are both my bias, so I just wanted to put that out there. But again, thank you so much for all the support. I mean, if I do see people getting like angry about my rankings or whatever, it's just, it is what it is. Like, people are going to have their own opinion and their own ranking. But now on to actual content. I'm not really sure how many subscribers I've gained from that. I don't think I've gained that many subscribers. So I don't really know what people are even subscribed for at this point, because I know a lot of people subscribed to me back in the day and probably don't watch my content anymore. And in that case, you probably aren't even aren't even watching this, but if you are, then hi. I do just want to explain about some of the content that's going to be coming out. So I am streaming again on YouTube pretty frequently. I'm going to try to do it 4 or 5 times a week. I can't promise that will happen because I do work and I get very tired. So I will often just like kind of not want to do anything in the evenings. I'll just be like tired because I have like some mental health issues. I have autism. It's very overwhelming. Even though I only work like 20 hours right now, it is still something that is very tiring, very overwhelming, and I usually like want to just sleep when I get home and don't want to stream. So I am going to try to, because I do that 4 days a week, and then also Sundays. I work today, so 5 days, but I have a short shift on Sundays. So it's like Monday through Thursday. You're not always going to see me stream. It depends. I am going to try though. The streams might not be as long on those days as the weekend streams, but I do want to get that out there. So a couple things about the YouTube streams. I went off YouTube for like over a year. A couple years actually. I didn't stream on YouTube because I used to stream my games on YouTube when I first started, and I would use my phone or my iPod to record my TV to stream. And YouTube changed their algorithm, changed their requirements, so you have 1,000 subscribers to live stream from mobile, which is absolute BS in my opinion, because it kind of goes, it's like literally just harming small creators, trying to censor small creators, but that's not something I'm going to get into right now. But at the time, my computer was absolute garbage, and I mean, like, it was a computer that was not powerful, but not only that, it, like, didn't work. It, like, had a lot of issues, and I didn't really have any way to webcam stream. I tried webcam streaming, and it just didn't work because that computer was just dog shit. If you guys remember my old reaction videos where it would just buffer and just, like, not work, that's what happened. So basically, I had to find another platform that I was able to use to do mobile, and I used Periscope for 2 years, and that platform is being discontinued. And I realized, hey, I have this MacBook Air, this laptop. It's not super powerful, but it does run. It's like has decent performance speeds. It doesn't like lag or like have those issues that my other computer had. It doesn't like just die or like buffer shit forever. Like it can run smooth video or whatever, you know. So I said I'll just webcam stream from there, and it was really hard to set up, so I just decided to bring a TV tray in here, so I just put it right with the TV. Now this isn't like a number like super high priority right now. I just want to be clear in terms of finances and just generally speaking. But I am going to look into, I am going to see if I can talk to some other people and see if I could figure out how to direct capture footage, just because I do feel really bad making you all watch. Well, I'm not making you all watch anything. You don't have to watch my channel. But those who do watch the streams, making you all watch webcam footage, I do apologize for that. But I just don't know like what my computer is capable of doing, what kind of adapters I would need if I'm able to stream simultaneously while capturing, and like that makes it tricky. I want to say I'm more interested in streaming than like, I think that would be easier than like actually capturing footage for videos, because then it's like you have to edit it on your computer and stuff, and I just don't have that motivation. I literally edit everything on mobile because I can do it from bed, and I know it sounds really tacky, but I do like not want to like sit up and edit. I usually like or I don't even bother editing usually, and when I do edit, I do it on my phone. And so I just wanted to explain that. But now that I'm doing now that I'm back on YouTube, I'm going to try to eventually get to all the games that I played on Periscope. So like I'll eventually get to all the games that I already played over there and then play them here as well. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm like interspersing that with playing games I've never played before. So like with Zelda, I did an OT run on YouTube now, so that's on YouTube. I'm going to play Twilight Princess again. I played it on Periscope. I'm going to play it on YouTube. I don't know when yet. And then, like, same thing with, like, Mario Odyssey. That's probably going to be a little while before I play Mario Odyssey again, because I did just 100% it less than a year ago. So I'm probably going to give that a while. But I will eventually do it. So I just want to put it out there. I don't have, like, a definitive schedule for, like, what games I will be streaming, but for people who are asking, I have people ask, and I have people ask me to play certain games. First of all, I'm going to try to remember to pen stream rules in my comments or not my comments, but in my description for every stream. I keep forgetting to do it the last couple times, but I'm going to do it if I can. I have them written up, so I don't really want to, like, ask people to play or that I get people to ask me to play certain games, and I'm like, if I don't own the console, I can't play it. Like, that's pretty obvious, and I really can't play PC games very easily either, because it has to be something that can run on Mac, and if it runs on Mac, I don't have a way, because I stream with webcam currently, I don't have a way of streaming it while playing a game. Even so, I'm not sure how I would stream while playing a game on the PC. It would be enough to be streaming while capturing from a TV or from the Switch. Like, that would be enough already if I got, like, a capture card. In this case, so the only way, so if there's something I really want to play that's only on PC, and in my case it has to be available only on Mac, like when I did Sonic 3 Knuckles, that's why I recorded it on my phone, because I couldn't stream it. So typically speaking, if the game isn't, like, on Switch or, like, GameCube, Wii, N64, or if it's, like, on the, like, NES, SNES online apps on the Switch, then, like, I'm not going to be playing it. And I do want to clarify, I don't have ready access to every game, so, like, a lot of GameCube games are really expensive right now, so I can't just, like, buy whatever games I want. Another thing is, and like I said, I don't really have good access to emulation. I've never really tried emulation. I might try it now that I have a computer that isn't absolute dog shit. If I did that, I would have to stream, or not stream, I would have to, record like I did with the Sonic 3 and Knuckles playthrough. And I know I did promise a Knuckles playthrough of SN3K, I just got really burned out with that. One of the many things that I got burned out on, when it comes to Sonic, it always happens. I got burned out with Sonic Adventure 2 on my Periscope channel. But hey, I have an excuse to start over because I'm on YouTube now, so I will be playing Sonic Adventure 1 before Sonic Adventure 2. So, as I said, I don't really have a definitive schedule, but I will just say I'll be playing a lot of Zelda games because I like them, and it's also Zelda's anniversary. So I just did Ocarina of Time. I'll be doing more of that. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do next, but I'll probably play Skyward Sword HD when it comes out. I'll be playing more Breath of the Wild. I didn't start a new file on this game, but I'm going to try to beat it. I'm going to try to 100% it, and then you never know. I might try files or, like, runs, I don't know. I might try different things at Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is an infinitely replayable game. I'll probably be playing Skyward Sword on the Switch. I have played it a little bit on the Wii, but not really, so I'll probably just be playing it on the Switch. I own Link's Awakening Switch. I'll play that at some point. Also, I have Hyrule Warriors. I'll play that at some point. But the main games I really want to do is like Link to the Past, because I've never really played it. Link to the Past, Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. I want to play that again and on stream. So on this stream. So I can't really say which one will be first. Probably Link to the Past, and then I'll decide if I want to do like Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, TP, while I'm waiting for like Skyward Sword. And obviously be doing Breath of the Wild in there. So I think there's really going to be three types of streams. There's going to be the, like, series streams where I play, like, a game like Zelda, and I play through, like, a game like Twilight Princess, or some sort of other adventure type game, if it's not Zelda, and I'll be, like, playing through those. Then I have the platformers. I'll be playing through platformers. And then I have, like, the one-off short stream stuff, which I just kind of do whatever. Or, like, I'll just kind of, oh, hey, I'll play Breath of the Wild today because, like, I can. Or I'll play Mario Kart, or I'll play, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, I'll just play, like, something that I want to play, the one-off short streams, and then, obviously, the, like, retro games as well. So I'll be, like, streaming, like, 2 games at the same time. So basically, right now I'm pretty exclusively doing 3D World, but, like, I'm going to be starting Link to the Past very soon. I say that, it's probably not going to happen. I'm going to try to make it happen. But, so, when I, like, what I'm saying is, like, when I'm done with 3D World, I'll pick another platformer to play. And by the way, that's another, like, longer 3D platformer. I'm not talking about, like, I'll play, like, sure, I'll play, the Mega Man games. And that's something that, like, I have this one person in the stream who, like, wants me to play Mega Man X4. It's like, I'm going to be playing through all the classic games and then all the X games, at least all the ones that I have access to. I think I only have the first 4, the collection on that. But, if I get the other collection, or if I ever play the Zero games, I might do that down the line. But for now, I'm going to get through all the classic games, and then and I'm in the position where I need to play Rockman 3, and I don't like Rockman 3, so I'll talk about it when I stream it. So that will probably be sometime soonish, but I do need to have the willpower for it. But those little, like, one-off, just kind of whatever streams, 1 or 2 streams of it, that doesn't count for, like, my big platformer stream. So what I mean is, like, when I finish 3D World and Bowser's Fury, I'm going to pick another, like, 3D platformer. I'm going to play that. But I'll also be playing, like, a Zelda game at the same time, and I'll also have, like, the 1-2 off streams where I play Rockman, or I play whatever, retro games, or Mario Kart, whatever, like, or just Breath of the Wild, just an open world game, just throw that on, you know what I mean? So, so the thing about 3D World Bowser's Fury, I'm almost done with base 3D World. I say that, and I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked in World Crown, and then also I have to, like, beat every level of every character still, so that's the thing. But I'm almost done playing through all of the stages, and I want to 100% it, and then I'm going to 100% Bowser's Fury as well. And after that, so I've said this before, that I have not yet decided on the next 3D platformer I'm playing, but it's between 4 games. So I want you guys to sound off in the comments what you want to see me play first. And if not, then I'll just pick whichever one I'm feeling at the time. But there are 4 games that it's between right now, which is Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, Crash Bandicoot 1 Insane, never played a Crash Bandicoot game, Hat in Time, and Banjo-Kazooie. Those are the games that it's between, and I want you guys to sound off in the comments which one you want me to play first. Okay. And that's basically what I'm trying to do with the streaming. So now that all the streaming stuff is out of the way, going back to, like, regular videos and what I'm actually going to be uploading or not uploading, that's the joke. But I just want to be clear that I know a lot of people subscribe to me for content that I no longer make, and I know I change it just a lot, and I'm sorry I'm like that. It's just how I am. And if you don't want to, like, watch my content anymore, there's nothing stopping you from unsubscribing. I probably sound really passive-aggressive. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, because, like, I want subscribers, but I also don't want people to, like, not be interested, so, and it's just impossible for me to please everyone who's ever subscribed, because I'm always changing my, like, content,
And that's going to continue. I can't ever guarantee I'm going to stick into one lane of content, which is why I did rebrand, so I'm not writing reviews anymore, but I am doing more reviews again, but it's like I didn't want to specifically just make reviews, or that being like my main thing. And then like, oh, I'm going to upload gameplay to my Riot Reviews channel. So when it comes to content in general, I do want to make gaming videos, like not just the streams, so potentially things like top 10s, potentially game reviews. I'm definitely curious. I kind of want to give like more, I don't know if they'll be scripted or not, but I do want to like sit down, and because I don't really like scripting videos, but I do want to sit down and like give my thoughts on like something like Sonic 1. Like I'm like, I don't like Sonic 1, but why? And I go on these like long-winded rants on my streams about like why I do or don't like a game. And it's like I kind of want to like sit down and put that in a more organized like format. I kind of want to sit down my thoughts, even if I don't have a direct script. I want to like sit down with some notes where it's like bullet points of like how I want to talk about it or something like that. So that's kind of something I want to do. Potentially do the same thing with movies. I started a Star Wars retrospective over a year ago, and I'm sorry I never finished that, but if I ever go back to that kind of format, I would make like bullet points, like I want to talk about this, or talk about the actors, talk about the script, talk about the, go through that, and just kind of get my thoughts in that format. So I am marginally interested in challenge videos. So I said I think I might do some of the color challenge videos. I think those would be fun, but make it like Mayro does, like if if I touch this color, the level switches or the world switches, whatever, that kind of thing. So I was thinking of trying it with like Rockman 2, and like be like, if I touch red, the level will switch or something like that. And I kind of just want to try that. Obviously, that 3D World is now on the Switch. I think 3D World Color Challenges would be really fun. Obviously, Mayro's done a lot of those. So, pretty strong inspiration there, but of course there's the Galaxy games. I don't think she did any Mario 64 color challenges except for the bingo. So I might try that because I'm decently well versed in Mario 64. So I might try that. I'd have to play the game like legit on this channel first because I haven't done it in ages. But yeah, so that's something that I would do. Is like color challenges. So, I don't really want to do them in Sonic. Like, classic Sonic color challenges make me die. Maybe if I get, like, good at, like, the adventure games and, like, want to do that, maybe. But, like, not in the classic games. Hell no. Yeah. So, that's in terms of, like, gaming content I potentially want to make. But they're all going to be challenge videos very much for fun. Like, if I touch this color, I go to the next level. Or, like, you know what I mean? And not, like, is it possible to do this? What are the semantics of it? I'm going to sit down and make my brain hurt and, like, record. Like, it's just, I'm not going to do that. I don't have, like, the time or the energy to do that. Like, I might just, like, casually stream a challenge. If I'm like, oh, let's try to see how few coins we can collect or some shit, but I'm not gonna, like, sweat over it, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be like, oh, let's stream it for fun. It's not gonna be, like, a scripted, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. So, in terms of that, so in terms of music content and reviews, you might have noticed I have started making reviews again. I made an album review just 2 days ago or so of Madison Beer's album. And obviously I'm only going to review albums if I have anything to say about them. If I have songs or projects or singles, I might just kind of cram multiple reviews into one video like I did with the like thing where I took a bunch of like mini albums, EPs, a couple like full-length albums, and just kind of crammed it all into one video. Because basically that was just a Trojan horse for the Querencia review, because I had like a lot to say about that, but I'm like, okay, why don't I just tack that on the end of like talking about everything else I haven't talked about yet that I wanted to talk about. Because I was going to do, like, this detailed review of, like, Dreamcatcher's EP, and I'm like, it's just an EP. Like, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't even care. And, like, what do I have to say? Like, I had a lot to say about Corinthia, so I just kind of, like, shoved it there. And, you know, I haven't completely stopped doing album reviews. Obviously, I did last year. I did the Ariana Grande review, the Quarantine 6 review. But I just kind of, like, that was the thing. I had, like, bonus projects to talk about, so I just kind of did that. I don't really know in the future. I do love making rankings, but I don't really know in the future if top 20 ranked will be a thing or not, because some of my peers are actually moving away from top 20 ranked. That Sean was the first person to do this. But they're looking at the Rolling Stone charts, and I think that might be a lot more interesting. So whether or not I'm going to continue top 20 ranked, or I'm going to do Rolling Stone charts, if I do it, it will be seasonal at the most, or more like whenever I feel like it, and feel like I have anything to say. And I didn't even say anything. It might just be like a top 20 ranked light, like I did last time. But in terms of whether or not that will happen, obviously year-end list will still happen, and I will say, I know I got really burned out of, like, Billboard for a while, but I'll say at this point I am more burned out of K-pop than Billboard, and the reason for that is just, I am so tired of drama and scandals, and, like, every time I log on online, there's some new bullshit. There's, like, rumors, or accusations, rumors, just, like, all this stuff. Like, every single time I log on, it's like, oh, there's a cultural appropriation scandal, there's a racism scandal, or, like, there's a bullying rumor, or, like, now we have, like, half of K-pop removed off Spotify because of the Kakao Spotify dispute. It's just, like, I can't even sort my shit into, like, playlists. So when it comes to K-pop, I'm going to, like, review the things that I'm interested in, or I'll at least listen to the things I'm interested in. Because, like, obviously, SHINee had an album out, Dreamcatcher had an EP, like, I'm still going to listen to the stuff I like, but I'm not going to make an effort to listen to, or, like, if I, like, hear somebody talk about a song and it sounds like my cup of tea, yeah, I'll go listen to it, but I'm not going to make an effort to listen to as many releases as possible and rank them like I did last year, because that was honestly exhausting, and probably the only reason I did that was because I was bored. I was, COVID and all that, so, yeah. So, to make, like, a definitive ranking of, like, every song that came out this year, I think that is just absolutely absurd to try to do that. But I want to say I have a couple projects in the works. I have a new series. It's not the K-pop reviews, because, like I said, I'm really burned out on K-pop right now. It's more just the drama, and then also the music itself is just not, like, interesting me outside of the things I'm actually interested in, and it feels like work. But I have a very specific project, not a project, but a specific series that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to say what it is right now, because, like I said, if I don't announce things, I'll announce things and then never do them, so, it is something that I'm working on in the background. The next one is that I am going to make a lot more Billboard-related videos, but I was, like, so caught up in, like, following the current Billboard, doing the top 20 ranked. When I did that monthly, it was absolutely exhausting. So I'm going to probably be making a lot of, like, retro lists, like retro best and worst lists, and then also, but I'm not going to stick to any format, because I was trying to go backwards. I'm like, I did 2017, I should do 2016. I'm like, no, if I don't feel like doing 2016, I'll do a different year. And then, like, hopefully I'll get to as many years as possible eventually, but I'm like, I really want to do something, like, I want to pick, like, an 80s year, I want to do, you know what I mean, kind of just do that overall. And obviously I do want to talk about music that isn't, like, necessarily the most popular, so I will have, like, personalized, I'll do reviews of things I'm interested in, like I said, even if it's not charting, and also I will have some personalized lists and videos coming out, of course, to reflect my own taste, but, again, when it comes to Billboard stuff, I think like doing year-end lists, I can't say for sure if I would do year-end, right? Like, I wouldn't say I'd do a year-end ranking for every year, but it's something that, like, I'd potentially be interested in doing. And, I was kind of, like, burned out because I didn't really listen to the 2020 year-end that much. I thought about maybe doing a year-end ranking for it, and I was like, I didn't really want to do that. So I decided instead. And this video is actually going to come out, I promise you guys. I know I say, like, I always announce videos and they never come out, but this video, I actually, like, made the list. I just need to literally film and edit it. That's it. And it will be out very soon, actually. I'm going to make a decade end ranking. So, taking the Billboard 100 decade end 100 and ranking it. So, I'm going to be doing that very soon. I know I'm a bit late on it, but because obviously it's been a year since the decade was over, so, like, you know, but it's something that, you know, and I might do that potentially with other decades if I had a way to, like, find their decade end lists. But I think I'm definitely most familiar with the 2010s as far as hits go, so I already have the ranking, like, written down. I just need to, like, film it. That's it. So that is coming out. And then the last thing is the grab bag. So about a month or two ago, I said you guys could leave song suggestions and I would review them. Again, I'm really sorry about the wait on that. But it will happen. I made, like, a Spotify playlist of the songs that people requested on Twitter, and I do have some thoughts on those, and I actually started filming segments, but I wasn't really happy with it, so I might scrap it and start over. But anyway, I do generally have a lot of my thoughts thought out for those songs. So there was about, like, 16, 18 songs or so that were requested on Twitter. And I actually put a cap on it. So I'm going to be doing that first. The songs that y'all requested in the YouTube comments, I'll do that, like, in a different video because I got, like, way too many requests between YouTube and Twitter to just, like, do it. So I will review them, but I haven't, like, listened to those yet. The Twitter ones are, like, lined up. Again, I just need to sit down and film the segments. That's it. The Twitter requests will be out first, but then the YouTube requests will come out, so I just want to clarify that is still coming out. I'm sorry, I'm just really slow. And the state of reaction videos on my channel, basically, if there's something that I really feel like reacting to, I'll react to it, but otherwise, I'm not going to say, oh, there's a new release, I have to react to it, because when I did it that way, it was making it impossible for me to just listen to things on my own time, and I was just, like, holding off listening to things until I felt like filming a reaction, and it's just like, you know, so I just want to be able to listen to things as I see them and not, like, be obligated to film a reaction. If I really want to, like, react to something, I will, but typically speaking, I'm just gonna be a little more careful about that. I also just got tired of copyright bullshit, because the last K-pop reaction I did was NCT, and they, like, claimed all my shit, and it just got really tiring. So, yeah, so I'm probably just not really gonna do reaction videos that much. There isn't much else to say about that. So anyway, guys, that's about it for updates. I can't really think of anything else that is, like, important. But just know, with this project coming up that I'm not announcing yet, I will be listening to a lot of different bands' discographies. I'll be going into discographies. So, if you subscribe for, like, certain types of music content, it's more than likely that you will see me talk about it at some point. So, if I've talked about it in the past, it's more than likely you will see me talk about it again at some point. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry I'm like this. It's late. I want to go to bed. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. Peace out.